Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last show of February here on Highwire Improv. We have a really great lineup for you this evening. There's all kinds of improv. You're going to see some really great stuff. We're going to close the night with some storytelling with Jesse Bradley. We've got the image-inspired improv of Get a Room at 8 o'clock. We've got Highwire sixth season participants, Zombie Apocalypse. They go neck and neck. They may have the most shows on this channel. Who knows? But we love them. And we've got a wonderful group kicking us off in all caps, which is Hemlock. Before we get to the improv, we have a few things to note going on this week. On Sunday, as always, we will have our open improv jam. That's at 7 o'clock. You can always check that out. And we are also going to be having our monthly community meeting coming up soon. That'll be on the 8th of March. Check out Facebook to get info on that. As always, if you want to find out anything that's going on here at Highwire, the best way to do it is to check out our Facebook or Instagram, both Highwire Improv. And of course, if you're watching this, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you always know when the next show is going to be. That's really all I want to say. Let's leave it to the improvisers. It's going to be a really great night. I'm really excited to welcome this group to the stage. They're an all-female group that formed online, although a lot of them are kind of around the New York City area. Previously, I've seen them as a quartet. Tonight, they're a quintet, which is super exciting. They're really, really funny. You're going to enjoy watching them perform. Please welcome to the stage, Hemlock.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having us. We're super excited to be here. We're Hemlock. And as he was saying, we are out of New York City, and we're really excited to perform for you tonight. So what we need is we need a suggestion from the audience, and we need a non-geographical location. So it could be anything like the beach or an apple orchard or IKEA or something along those lines, but not those things. But a location, non-geographical, that we can go visit and, see what happens. Oh, I am seeing something right now. A bell tower. So I guess we're going to go to the bell tower and see what happens there. See you later.
Sorry, I forget to speak up sometimes. Welcome to initiation night. You don't have to cry about it. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I promise. Initiation night is fun. It's not like some. Maria, why are you crying?
I thought there'd be more chocolate.
You thought that we were gonna have more chocolate on initiation night?
Yes, initially. But it's fine. I'm sorry. Carry on.
Oh no, we can definitely eat, like, once we're done with tonight's initiation activities into Phi Kappa Beta. We can get chocolate. How about that?
Okay. Fine. Let's do this. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I have to start over from the beginning though, because if I don't do like the whole little speech beforehand, the senior sisters will, let's just say that it's not good. Okay. Okay. Welcome to initiation night for Phi Kappa Beta. I'm your sophomore sister, Sophie. And tonight, at the top of Texas University's bell tower. Tonight, at the top of Texas University's bell tower, you, my soon-to-be Phi Kappa Beta sister, Maria, will do a dangerous and salacious and maybe even
No. We bonded over Coco, and I really thought that was like what we were coming up here to do, like how we spent all those other nights sitting on the roof and looking out and enjoying everything, and now we're in this bell tower, and like I just thought you would lead with the Coco.
Yeah, no, I mean, like we bonded, like we're friends. The fact that like both of our fathers are chocolatiers was like a big selling point as to why I voted for you, during sorority rush. But like we gotta do this. This is initiation night. Like after tonight, you are a full-fledged Phi Kappa Beta sister, and we can eat as much chocolate and talk about chocolate as much as you want.
Okay. And even do like the chocolate like face masks?
Yes, all of it. But I have to get through this whole speech and give you the task, the initiation task, for us to get to that point.
Okay, take it from the top again. I got
Okay.
Yeah. I don't understand why it has to be this way.
Over to the very ugly but very sweet creatures living on the bell tower. Oh, hello, my sweet. You're looking particularly gorgeous today.
Sister, you flatter me. You look absolutely lovely too, sister.
Thank you.
Oh, I just gotta say, I'm just so glad we've reconnected after all these years, after they moved my statue over to your side of the bell tower. It's been really nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. I was getting pooped on a lot over here by myself, and it was really lonely. Everyone.
Now I get pooped on about 40% of the time, so you get less poop.
The uglier you are, they say, the more poop you get. So.
You flatter me. You flatter me, sister. I mean, I gotta say, being on the east side of the tower, yeah, it was nice. It was worldly, but the west side's where family's always been, so I'm just glad to be with family.
Yeah, so good to be with family. I gotta warn you though, people don't take kindly to ugly gargoyles like us. They often spit on us and call us names and whatnot. And there's more of us now, so just expect a lot of harassment. But you look gorgeous, and you're gonna handle it well. I know you. Oh,
yeah. Well, as Mama Gargoyle used to always tell us, let's say the motto together. You ready?
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Mama Gargoyle always told us.
I
want you on.
So
Yeah, so yeah, she pretty much spoke in gibberish. She was one of those.
I know. She was a real ugly one, though, wasn't she?
They plastered her mouth shut, so we can only kind of understand mumbles, but
yeah, but
Zoom over to the janitors. Cleaning the bell tower. Wow, it's really dusty up here. I swear, I was just up here 12 hours ago. I can't believe it got so dusty. I don't know, but I like my job. I want to keep this bell tower clean for all the fraternity and sorority people that come up here, I mean, I really do. I'm doing a service. I know. I'm doing a service. Yeah.
Uh,
But
hey, bro, let's just put this bucket of dirt over here by the bell tower. Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, man. I love just putting buckets of dirt everywhere. Especially the bell tower.
those crazy kids. You know, those are good kids because they keep the dirt in the bucket. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
Yo, pour it out of the bucket, dude. Pour it out of the bucket.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna pour it out of the bucket this time.
Do it.
No.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, crazy kids. Gosh darn it. Well, I'm just going to have to go back down there and clean that up. But you know, that's my job. I'm the janitor of the bell tower. Where's my feather duster?
Oh my god, you brought an entire bag of feathers up on the bell tower? That's so funny. You're so crazy. Dump it out. Do it. I dare you. Dump it out.
Oh my god, like totally, like for real, like let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Dump out all the feathers.
Oh no, those sorority sisters. But you know what? I could probably use those feathers. I'm going to go down there and get them and make a new feather duster because I can't find my feather duster. Gosh. Well, let me finish mopping this spot here. Looks like someone might have done a little urination, but that's okay. Sweep it up. Okay.
Yo, dude. I got this whole thing of blood. Pig's blood, to be
Are you
exact.
talking to me? Where?
Oh my god, like for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna I gotta get rid of it because I don't want to get caught with it, but I think I'm just gonna dump it out in the bell tower.
Totes, dude. Like go for it, bro. Just
Okay.
spill it out right here.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna spill out this pig's blood. All right, here I go.
Oh, you know, this is really creepy right now because I heard the voices from like two different directions and they're talking about pig blood. Now, I don't know how to clean up pig blood. I haven't done that ever. Man, how do you clean up pig blood? Oh, I got to go downstairs and get the vinegar. All right, I'll go do that. Oh, don't.
Welcome to the university tour. My name is Sam. I will be your tour guide today. I'm really excited to have all of you here today and show you around campus, what it's like here. So if you follow me, the first building we're gonna come upon is the science wing. It is brand new, and right in front is where all of our students like to kind of like hang out, catch a bite after class, sit down on the lawn. Totally cool. In fact, I think like oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Of course.
About the science building.
Yeah.
Made out of real science.
Is the building made out of real science?
Building made out of real science.
I mean, I guess, the bricks and the cement all our bonds are made out of bonds of material and the way that they formulate together. So yeah, buildings are kind of science. Yes, the building is made out of science.
Oh, wow.
Write that down so I remember. The building is made out of real science.
That's a fun, totally weird way to ask about the building being made. All right, so if you continue to follow me, you can wave hi to all the students just hanging out. We're going to happen upon my favorite building.
Are this question?
Yeah, of course.
Are the students made out of real people?
Students made out of real people. Well, I mean, we're all human beings here. And our blood pumps in our veins and we all have, human parts. So yeah, all the students are made out of real people. What a fun and interesting way to ask about human anatomy.
Cool. I'm gonna write that down so I remember.
Yeah. As I was saying, we're just happening upon my favorite building, which is the theater arts building, because I'm a drama major. So like you'll see a lot of students like dancing and practicing out here on their spare time. They like to kind of show off. We're very talented here. But yeah. Anybody else have any questions as we move along? Oh, yeah, of course.
Is the talent made up of real drama?
The talent made up of real drama. Well, I mean, last weekend, my boyfriend told me that he doesn't think that we have a strong enough connection to, stay together as a long-term couple. And that fueled my anger as Lady Macbeth in our production of Macbeth. So yeah, my talent is made up of real drama. Our talent is made up of real drama. What a weird, fun way to ask about people and their majors here.
Oh my God, I'm gonna totally write that down.
Yeah, great. Okay. Oh, we got one more question before we move along. Yeah.
I got a question. I really need to clarify. Is are your feelings made up of real rage?
Is my feelings made up of real rage? I mean, I'm so happy to be with you guys right now answering these questions. You keep asking the stupidest goddamn questions I've ever heard. What kind of seniors in high school are you? You don't belong here. None of you belong here.
I guess it is made out of real rage, huh?
Yeah.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Write
I'm gonna write that down.
Sweep.
Bring back Erin as the sorority sister. Okay, I know it's almost 2 a.m. Okay, this time I promise you can just, you don't have to tell anyone, you can just skip to where we left off, okay? Don't start from the top, just.
Oh, no, I can't do it all over again. So I'm gonna take it from paragraph 5, sentence 4, if you don't mind. That's how I memorized it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm much calmer now. It's totally fine.
Okay. And on this night of all nights, you, my sorority sister to be, Maria Thompson, will take part in the task of.
So I was just thinking that, like, why do we really need to go through all of these hoops and things when really it's just about our friendship? And why do we need to have like a sorority when we already are a part of like we're a part of chocolate royalty? Like, we don't need the sorority. Just
Okay, yes, we are a part of chocolate royalty, but like the rest of the students at Texas University don't know that. Like, what? Like, they don't care as much about the. Oh my God! Did you bring your father's signature chocolate?
I did. It's a special night, and I don't know. I just feel like this is so much more special than Beta Alpha Rho. Anyway.
Well, listen, there's two sides. I will take the chocolate. You can just hand that over. I will be taking that for while you're doing the task. I will be eating it. But listen, I promise, Maria, you just get through this task, and then again, as much chocolate as we want, you can talk to as many people as you want about the chocolate tiaring. Like, it is really It is really great. It is really fun. People do need to know about the royalty of our fathers and the great things that they've done for the chocolating community.
Okay. Just tell me what the task is. Let's just.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it from paragraph 5, sentence 6. All right. And the task is.
I hear someone starting at paragraph 5. Nina Nestle. What do you think you're doing?
Okay. No. Okay. Simone, I am so sorry. Okay, because Maria Thompson Wonka and I have been up here for many hours, and she's just really nervous. You know, some of the sorority sisters, they get really nervous, the 2B sorority sisters, and like, I'm just helping her through this. And I thought it would make sense if I didn't start from the top every single time, because it's been a few times.
Are you serious? The Beta Alpha Rho way to go is you always start from the beta beginning. You know the wrath that me and the senior sisters will have if you don't do the ritual from paragraph 1.
Technically, beta doesn't mean beginning, but I mean, I'm so sorry to say. It's just that.
And I'm
sorry. Is a pledge really trying to tell me about my sorority?
Please, Maria, don't. No, Maria, don't.
Okay,
don't.
no. I am getting into senior sister wrath mode. Sisters, it's time to do the senior sisters wrath dance.
Not the rap dance.
I got Aaron and Sammy. Excuse me, I don't know who you are, but you look ugly enough to join our gargoyle gang. I just wanted to see if you could be available and how much you mind getting pooped on all day.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that me, sorority senior sister at Beta Alpha Rho, looks like a gargoyle?
I would say that you're the best looking gargoyle I've ever seen. I don't know, just consider it, just, think on it. It's a messy job, but I think you'd be really good at it.
Oh my God, wait. Your face structure. It looks like the face structure of my ancestors. Oh my God. Am I a descendant of gargoyles? Am I gargoyle royalty?
I think so. I don't know much, but I'm gonna say yes on that one. You look like
It's time to clean the gargoyles. Oh, there's my beautiful gargoyles, both of them right here. So I'm gonna wash your little face, and wow, this one's moving.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
right in there,
You
Joe.
clean your
Yeah.
face.
Okay, Maria, get in here because this is your task. You will take this bucket of dust and dirt and mud and pig's blood, and you will dump it straight onto the gargoyles.
No, I'm not really a gargoyle. I'm one of the sisters.
Definitely. Oh my Lord, what is falling all over the place? I just cleaned these gargoyles. Pig's blood. Oh, I need to go downstairs and get the vinegar.
Welcome to Phi Beta Kappa Alpha Rho.
That's our show. Yay.
Yay. Okay, that was fun. Thanks for the location. We had a great time. Check us out at Hemlock Improv. I totally got backwards. Hemlock Improv on Instagram. And we look forward to seeing you again at a show in the future. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful show. I really appreciate anybody who can be positive about being told they're a gargoyle. That's really nice. Also really appreciate the rule that people talk about in improv of don't ask questions. Bad rule. Is that science building made of real science? Is a great question. I wanted to know the answer, and I got the answer. So as always, Hemlock doing wonderful things on the improv stage. Thank you so much for being here. Follow them on Instagram, like they said, and come back for another show. They have another show here on Highwire. Another Monday, probably 4 Mondays from now, because that's how we do the schedule. Yeah, it's March 28th, 7 o'clock. They're wonderful. Come see them again. You may wonder, how did we get that suggestion for the show? It was a finely tuned process by which I used the Highwire deck. And the Highwire deck is a amazing little tool for us. It has all sorts of regular traditional games, card games, like you can see the poker stuff on here, but it also has improv suggestions like locations like cave, adverbs, remember those, nouns and adjectives, there's careers, there's relationships, there's status numbers. It's really multi-purpose. It's really great. And you can use it. You can get it online. We'll put the link in the YouTube chat, and it's a lot of fun. Let's see. And before we bring our next team on, like I mentioned, we have a jam on this Sunday. We've also been doing some theme jams throughout the season 6, so look out for those. There'll be some Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday we have the barracks shows. And on the alternating Wednesdays, we may have some theme jams. We've had a couple already. Look for more of those. And again, if you are interested in that, check out our Facebook and Instagram page. It's when you're generally going to get the most up-to-date information. All right. I'm really excited to bring this next group to the stage. They are veterans of Highwire. They're just a lot of fun. Please welcome to the stage Zombie Apocalypse.
All I see is zombies walking all around us. You can hear them coming. You can hear them breathing.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. First of all, gotta give a shout out to you, Barry. That shirt of flamingos. I know a special someone that would love a shirt just like that.
Oh, wait, we got one more coming in. I'm just in the nick of time.
Just in time. Get in here. Who's it gonna be?
Let's vamp. Got a vamp.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be who I think it's gonna be? Wait, I can just check out participants. It's River!
Oh, we're on. Oh, wait, redo. All right.
This is how zombies raise the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thanks, Barry. We'd love a suggestion. Do you want to curate the suggestion, Greg or River? Do you have any thing that you want to aim it towards?
I don't know. Don't give us anything at all. Anything at all. Whatever.
Anything at all. We're great.
Yeah.
What we got? Let's go with zipline.
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 Zipline. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just really nervous about this, okay?
No, don't be nervous. Calm down. Don't disturb my flow today.
It's just, yeah, okay. Barry, I know we wanted to, we're in Costa Rica. I know you do the zip line. It's just, I'm really afraid of heights. Now that we're up here, I'm much more nervous than I thought I was going to be.
Larry, do you trust me? Look me in that.
Yes, Barry.
Trust me? All right, Larry, I'm a trained professional. I do 6 of these a day. Okay. You're going to be good. I do 6 of these a day.
6. Okay. Yeah. 6 people the zip line here at the resort.
More than that. We have 5. More than that. And you know what? Everyone freaks out too. You're going to be fine. Everyone freaks out.
But in a good way, right? They freak out in a good way.
No, it's more dangerous sometimes. See? That's wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah, he cut in front of me.
Yeah, it's dangerous. That's why I'm telling you to relax.
But he just fell. He cut in front of me, took the zip line and fell into the jungle.
All right, I'm gonna have to call
The
this.
doctor told me I only had 1 hour left to live.
That guy cut in front of me too.
All right, I gotta call in. I gotta call into my boss. This is crazy. This is a lot. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, this is more than normal.
Does
Okay.
this count towards your 6?
No, it
Okay.
doesn't. It absolutely.
Hello. You got Harry here. Harry.
Hi, Harry. It's Larry and Barry here. We just wanted to let you know that there are a lot of people just kind of on a death wish taking the zip line today, or a lot of it's kind of like a dark scene today. I just want to report that dark scene down here.
It's all right. I appreciate the report. It's a Monday though. Just keep that in mind.
Oh my
A lot
god!
of people like to call it quits on the first day of the week. You know what I mean?
All right. How did I forget that?
People.
Hey, let me ask you this question. You said you had who you got there? You got a Barry or a Sherry?
No, Barry. Yeah.
Barry. Well, tell Barry I always appreciate a good airy name as well.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Thanks, Harry. Yeah, nice being with the Aries. But Harry, I'm sorry, I just can't go through with this zip line anymore. I think I'm gonna want my money back.
Oh, it's no refunds. Sorry about that.
No.
No,
Are you standing in a harness right now?
Yeah, I'm in the harness. I'm ready. Yeah, I get it. I'm ready to go.
Are you about to zip? You're about to zip, right?
I'm about to zip. But
You've basically done 90% of what you already paid for.
Yeah.
I feel like the zip line itself is what you're paying for. It's going on the cord to the jungle.
Do you know what the biggest deal is with all extreme activities that you do for pleasure, Barry? The insurance policy of not dying. Well, here you have that option. If you want to die, we'll let you die.
Well,
I mean, we don't talk about it all the time. It's one of the things
the money I paid that I want back was for me to not die. All right. That's what I assumed that money is going towards, for me to not die.
Barry, let me level with you. Okay. I had a salsa lesson today that I could have gone to. You paid me $70 for my time. Okay. We're not getting that back. Okay. That's in the grave right now.
You know, you were freelancing.
Yeah. I'm freelancing.
Oh man, I just got these pita chips in, and let me tell you, they are divine.
Oh my god, bring them down. I want some.
I'll bring them in. So Barry, I'm sort of testing. We have other hubs that we're sort of exploring with ziplining, like ziplining into the Bermuda Triangle or ziplining into a cemetery pit. You know?
I'm sorry. I'm just going to take off the harness. Fine. If I don't get my money back, then
Barry,
fine.
I'll give you something. I'll give you a death wish if you take off that harness.
A death wish? Wait.
Barry, you look so
How
good.
are you gonna? I look good in it.
Yeah, don't take off the harness.
I look good. Like I'm physically attractive in the harness. This is what you're telling me?
No,
Barry, if I wasn't on the phone right now, I'd come over there and I'd zip with you.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
I'd zip with you hard.
Oh,
I don't think that's sexual. I think that's just it.
That's just how we talk when we zip.
It sounds very sexual to me. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
It's
Hey,
not.
I got kids.
Right.
I got kids. And by kids, I mean goldfish.
Right.
Okay.
It's some goldfish. We're loyal to them. No.
Look, I'm out.
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna zip over there. Over there.
You're gonna
right
zip
now.
over here.
Get over here.
It's gonna take me a minute. Whee!
Well,
Oh,
while we're waiting.
I'm sorry about your salsa class. It's just, I feel like you could understand my position. We just witnessed 2 people jump to their deaths.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. It's very unclear whether or not I would survive. I feel like I'm paying for the not to die option. If that's not crystal clear, I think my position.
Well.
Hey,
Here we
Harry.
have Barry.
Barry.
Yeah.
And Barry, I don't know if you've met my associate, but this is my my monkey.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's Costa Rica. They're monkeys.
My monkey's very sociable.
Yeah. Like, ask it a question. Barry,
Hey,
ask it a question.
should Barry get a refund on his little zipline package thing right here that we got going on?
Yes.
I don't know if you can tell, Barry, but you're making Mr. Jiggles
Oh my God.
cry. He's
Barry.
holding up his hand in front of his eyes to
Okay.
prevent you from seeing a tear.
I get it. This is your routine. You bring out your Mr. Jiggles monkey to make me feel bad. I've read about this. This is a common scam in Costa Rica. All right. The old
I don't know
monkey
what you're talking
scam.
about. There is no there. Can I just tell him? There is no scam here. We
Mhm.
are a bunch of individuals here just trying to make life work. And some of us like to make our beds while we talk on business calls.
Yeah.
And some of us
Sorry, guys.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll let her. She can make her bed. I'm not upset.
Larry, I don't feel bad about, you were here anyway. You kind of implied that you giving up on your salsa lesson, that you freelance by doing this, but if you have a bed here, I assume that you live here, and you're going to be here anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like that line of logic isn't really hold for not giving me my money back.
Wait, so I'm confused, Barry. So here we were having a very romantic moment. You were wearing your
Wait.
harness. I was about to zip line with you. And then all of a sudden, now you're just throwing emotional daggers at me. Okay. Real turn for you.
I really feel like the turn is you guys not giving me my money back. I don't want to go through with the
All right.
zip lining.
Shut the fuck up. What's happening down here?
Sorry. Mr. Jiggles was just debating on whether if he should send the rest of his family after Barry for his incompetent overreaction to a very safe yet lucrative business of extreme adventure.
I get it. This is how the scam works. You threaten to send a monkey army after me to get your money. I get it.
I'm sorry, Barry. Mr. Jiggles is serious now. He is like fully taking over the screen.
Mhm.
He wants a hug. Just get on here. Just get in here.
All right.
And give him
All
a
right.
kiss. Give him a
All
kiss.
Give him a kiss.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa. How do you feel? Are you feeling a new zest for life?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean,
Okay. Let's just look at our situation here real quick before you decide to call it quits. Look down. You see that there's about 80 feet of pure forestry here that is uncut. We have
It's
done
very
nothing
scary.
to it.
it's very
It's very
scary.
scary.
I
It's
don't wanna
very,
look at
how
it.
shall I say, hairy down there too. So Barry, if you want to make sure that Larry and me, Harry, maintain our family's dignity,
Mm.
you will zip. You will zip not just for you, but for us and for our families.
Guys, I really feel that you've put me in a tight spot. I mean, again, I'm literally 80 feet up in the air.
Here, I'll do you a favor.
You have a monkey army.
Not just a monkey army, it's the monkey army, Barry. Okay.
Mhm.
You don't just call Mr. Jiggles a monkey army. He is the, when I go like this, that is the jiggle code for,
He's in the mafia.
well,
He's
not
a
quite the
main
mafia.
monkey. Is that what you're
He's
telling
got the jungle to take care of first, all right? This is
Okay.
Costa Rica, all right? We want to take care of our monkeys,
Mhm.
and we want to take care of our airy names, you know?
All right.
What we
Right,
could
fine.
do, we could do one of two options. You can go with the zip, or you can face the jungle on your own, because we do not offer transportation back from this point. This point, it is a return to the main. Yes. Sorry, you're doing that thing where it's like I should try to
Your
understand.
lips are
Okay, go ahead.
moving.
It's Jerry. It's me, Jerry.
Oh.
Barry's best friend from college.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
Jerry. Wow,
I know,
imagine
because
fancy seeing
we
you here
looked into everybody. So yeah.
in Costa Rica.
I'm so sorry. It says your name tag is Larry. Do you mind if I just butt in for a second? It's just that Barry and I had a pact that on both of our 40th birthdays, we were gonna zip line. I already did it. Barry, it looks like, is being chicken shit.
Chicken shit. That's what Mr. Jiggles loves to eat.
All right.
I'm gonna let you figure this out because I got a zip. And when the zip calls, I answer.
So he's going ahead of me now in the zip.
The zip line.
All right, you know what? Fine. It's the same line, the same zip line that Harry just used. He used it perfectly safely.
Yeah.
You, Jerry, also did it perfectly fine. So fine. Harness me up. I don't know if. No, wait. No. I'm harnessing. I'm harnessing. No. Call up the monkey army.
Okay.
Call off the monkey mob.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe this keeps
Not
them.
the mafia. It's Costa Rica.
I can have the monkey mafia in Costa Rica.
Barry, you're distracted.
All
You're
right.
distracted from what you're here to do.
All right, fine. If only Larry were here to help harness me up.
I know, I miss him.
I hope he's not in this salsa class now.
You know what? I bet I did see someone salsa-ing away in the parking lot. So that yeah.
All right, I'll put it on myself. Hold on.
All right, yeah, put that harness on. All right. Well, any last words?
Last words.
In case you die.
I'm not gonna die, but I guess if I do, Jerry, I want you to get revenge on these people for me.
Wait, really? Are you sure? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. You
Yeah.
have nothing else. There's nothing else. You have an entire family. You have a city. You have a band called One Direction. There's a lot you could say.
Wait, don't go. I know we don't know each other, and I'm about to tell you who I am, but the most important thing I want to say is don't go on that zip line. It could be the end of your life as you know it.
What do you mean, mysterious stranger? Explain yourself.
I'll tell you who I am and give it a little bit more time. My mysteriousness really gives more of me than you would think. Knowing how we relate to one another right now in this moment is not as essential as you not making that final step off this 80-foot tall canopy here that would zip you.
I'm stepping back.
Do me a favor. Take this right here. Take
this.
Yep. Take it. Good. When you get to where you need to go, just do this. And you'll go past that entry point into another place.
I'm confused. Am I supposed to go on some sort of adventure quest with this diamond here?
Yes. And when you get there,
the zip line is not part of the quest.
The zip line is actually the detour that would lead you to your death, that wouldn't let you get to what you're about to achieve, what you need to achieve. Okay.
Wow, this is.
And here's the thing. We're actually going to cut to that point because we've been on this canopy for close to like way too long. So I'll see you there.
Okay.
Hello, I'm a troll.
Hey, troll. So yeah, I climbed down from this zip line canopy thing, and I guess I'm trying to get back to my hotel, but I'm supposed to go on a quest now.
Who sent you?
I mean, a mysterious stranger who didn't have the time to tell me what his relation to me was.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So give me that little rock, and then I will.
Wait, how am I supposed to know you're supposed to get this diamond?
Do you see any other little witches in this area?
I mean, I know.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, well, okay.
No, ignore her. She is a witch. Ignore her.
Well, now I'm gonna need a little more information. What do you want this diamond for?
She's a troll. She's a troll. She's not a witch like me.
You're a troll.
I don't, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'm gonna get real with you. So I'm not a witch, obviously. You know what? I work here and I get bored. And so I kind of like to like dress up and like mess with the guests a little bit.
Oh, so you're not part of the quest, or you are part of the quest?
Well, thank you for asking. I've always wanted to be a part of the quest, but I've never been formally invited, if that makes sense.
So you know about the quest. You have answers about the quest, but you've never been on the quest because nobody's asked you to be on the quest.
Oh, hi, I've come here to also take on a quest. I'm some random Hollywood star.
Hugh Grant.
Are you?
Well, Hugh Grant.
Well, now that you've identified who I am, yes. So listen, this pebble here, I was given this pebble by a mysterious man who would not tell me his relation to me. Are you also another man who's been given a pebble?
No.
And now we've both been put in front of this troll.
It's not a troll. It's just an employee at the hotel.
Really?
She wants to go on the quest with us, but I guess she wasn't invited. So,
sorry, dear.
I know what it's like. I don't know if are we jerks for not letting her come with us? Do we let her come with us? I don't know what the etiquette is in this scenario.
Well, she is praying to go, so we should let her. We should let her come.
Yeah, I guess we don't want to.
Let's go, Vision. Let's cut to a ticketing agent. Yeah, this is Spirit Airlines. Welcome to Spirit Airlines. Where are you headed? Where you want to go? Where have you been?
Again, we're here in Costa Rica.
No.
Supposed to go on this quest. It kind of petered out.
Did you say a quest? Did you say a quest like you're some knight? Listen, this is Spirit Airlines. We got back seats and we got front seats. That's all we got.
I'm just good with the window in the back. And to New York. They go to New York.
You're going where?
Home to New York.
Home to New York. Apparently you have been selected.
Mm-hmm. Wow, really good selection.
Randomly selected. It's I don't control it. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't. You've
been randomly selected to talk to this mysterious. I don't know why they're so mysterious.
It sounds like you know more than you're letting on here. I mean, you're totally back after. I don't. Is this?
Sorry, I'm talking to my supervisor. We don't actually like verbally talk to each other. We just do this like.
I'm here. Sorry, I was watching TV.
Yes. So we have this gentleman right here who is on a quest to go back to home in New York, and he wants a back seat window.
What?
I'm hoping going home isn't the quest. I don't want Spirit Airlines to make my trip home into a quest.
Let's put him right next to the bathroom.
All right. I'm sorry. It just, you guys seem like you're either in on the quest or you're not. I don't know. I guess, Hugh Grant ditched me
Yeah.
for the
You're right.
troll employee.
I will tell you this. I was the mysterious man. We all actually, everybody who you've never actually known who are mysterious just work for Spirit Airlines. And now your quest is complete. Please enjoy a souvenir monkey.
Mr. Jiggles was in on it the whole time.
It sure was.
Wow.
And that's our show. And that's our show.
Oh my goodness. I usually don't reach out cold to corporate sponsors. Spirit Air and that other one in the US are like talking about merging, I think, to become the largest airline, much to many people's concern. But now I'm in. I feel like that's a relatively inexpensive way to get people to be bought in. So as always, doing great work, Zombies, helping with, I guess an industry that doesn't really need help, to be honest.
True. Very true.
And making us laugh along the way. What twists and turns? Thank you so much. I appreciate that we went on such a meandering journey despite it being a straight zip line. That was poetic. And I regret to inform you, Andy, that this shirt is no longer for sale at Old Navy. And I checked, and there are like 4 other Old Navy men's button-down short sleeve flamingo shirts, and they're all worse. They're all like the flamingos are just not like spaced as nicely as this one, or they're not pink.
Well, and I just love the oppositions of some being upright and some being upside down.
Yeah,
it's really
it's nice. I appreciate you saying that. It's also a Baltimore thing with the flamingos in Hamden, and so if you ever visit, you can try the shirt on. That's what I can offer you.
What a quest! What a quest before me.
Quest indeed. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Zoomies, as always, for being here.
Thank you. Thanks,
always
Highwire.
Thank you.
Thanks, Barry.
All right. This has been a fantastic improv evening thus far, and it's going to continue to be fantastic. We've got 2 more shows to round out the night. In just a moment, we'll bring our next group to the stage. But before we do, just want to say we've got shows pretty much all week. In general, we've got shows on every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. We've got shows most Fridays, and then every other Wednesday this season, we've got the Barracks on Highwire, partnership with the Armory, bringing their Barracks program online. And it's really exciting. 3 kind of newly formed teams. Some of the people you just saw and some other people you've seen across Highwire are part of that. Really, really fun group. And then every 4th Saturday, we do have a game show called Pop Off that you can check out. That's a lot of fun. There have been like not like just improv famous people who have been on TV, have been on this game show. It's amazing. Corey Anatata runs it, and it's really special. So always something to check out. Always something fun here on Highwire. And we're going to make that true for the next hour as well. With the next group coming to the stage, we're going to let this build a little bit, get into the mood for this show. Please prepare to sit back, enjoy, get a room.
Well, hello, Brian and Highwire people. Thank you so much for having our troupe Get a Room back to Highwire. It's really a fantastic spot to come and watch and do improvisation. Anyway, who are we? We are an all-women vintage troupe, and we are inspired by objects. For example, lovely hat, scissors, and, various types of antique implements. So in a minute, we're going to see a picture of a room. And from that room, we will endow each other with an object. And then in our show, we will embody those objects to create characters and scenes. Enjoy. And now we're going to see our picture.
Thank you, Barry.
I am pineapple wallpaper. It's a big job. It's a bold job. Yeah. Mrs. Smithson actually put a lot of work into me. She did the stenciling. She did it very carefully, and I am the result. I am the symbol of welcoming. Everyone who comes into the bathroom feels welcome because of me. Pineapple means welcome. And I'm quite lovely as well. Now, let me introduce you to my good friend, the pink scented candle.
Hello. I make relaxation happen for you. It happens here, and it happens wherever you put me. Now, I don't last forever, but it's part of my beauty, isn't it? And what I wanted to introduce you to now is my good friend, the brass handle.
Multi-elegant. I can't move very much because I'm made to hold things. And I like holding things. It feels very uplifting, you see, especially if I get a nice towel over me. Oh, nice towel. Lovely. Very nice. And now I'd like to introduce you to the glass shower door.
See your reflection? That is, if anyone bothered to clean the water droplets off of me, which every now and then they do. Oh, and then they kind of gaze into me with longing in their eyes, feeling like it's a brand new day and I'm going to enter it cleanly. But then when they don't wipe off the droplets, that bothers me. Yes, it does. Oh, okay.
You are so welcoming. I am new to this room, and as soon as I came in, you just were so warm.
That's my job. That's what I do.
Well, as you know, I also provide some kind of ambiance, and I think that both of us have an effect on people, like the humans who join us,
Absolutely. Absolutely. You shine a glow on this entire room.
I do.
Honestly,
I'm a little distraught that they don't light you up more often.
It's kind of one of those good and bad things. I mean, it's the fulfillment of my dream to be lit. But, oh, and here's our friend, the brass handle. And aren't you lovely? Shiny.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. You notice that lady has been coming in here quite frequently and crying. Quite frequently. Mm.
She does. She cries. She sits in the shower. She sits in the shower.
In the shower, right in the shower. How does the shower feel about that? Right in there, yeah. Naked sometimes.
Crying and avoiding her children.
Oh, those little rats. If I were her, I'd come in here too.
One of them, Timmy and Sally were poking my soft center.
No.
Oh, crunching me down. Oh
God, playing with your wax. They're nasty little beggars. I don't like them at all. Never did.
I don't know. They were kind of playful. They liked me. I was sort of a toy or something to them. I've never been a toy before.
No, Madam doesn't play with them, does she?
She really doesn't.
No, that's sad too. Whole thing. Don't know.
She doesn't shine you very much either, does she?
No.
I mean, do people take care of you?
No, the only good thing is when I have a towel, a nice light fresh towel over me, I feel really good and I can smell you and all that. You smell lovely. You really do. Always.
Well, I'm glad to know that even though you're not taken care of, you can still delight in yourself.
No, I don't mind not being taken care of. I like to hold things up and smell things. I'm all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
But I want better than all right.
I know.
Oh, brass handle. I thought that you were. I were going to have. Oh, there you are.
I felt so shy when I saw you because suddenly I could see myself in your reflection, and I could see that I was a bit tarnished.
Oh, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with tarnished. That means that you've aged well and that your glamour is shining through.
People don't appreciate aging. That was absolutely magnificent what you said. You should write that down.
Well, I would if I could figure out how to use water drops to write with.
Maybe I could just remember it for you. It was lovely.
Yeah, I mean,
no shame in aging. No shame in it. No.
No, we're part of a room that everybody uses worldwide.
Damn straight we are. That's right. Damn it.
I mean, even though Mrs. Smithson is the most one who uses us because of her. She makes me feel bad because she is crying when she sits inside of me.
Oh no, I see her. Oh, I see her.
Well, maybe when she comes in today, she'll light the candle.
Maybe she will.
And look at the wallpaper and realize
happy.
I created this room.
Yes, I'm an artist. I did it. And it's my happy place.
Yeah, I hope it becomes her happy place.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Do tell.
Oh. Just living with all of these pineapples all over me. I mean, it's just.
I mean,
It's a life. It's a life I have. I mean, it's just, oh my God. I'm sorry that you're a naked, boring piece of glass. I'm so sorry for you.
I mean, I didn't want to giggle at you, but well, wait a minute. I'm not just a piece of glass.
Yeah, that's all you are. You're a piece of glass. I'm so sorry for you.
I was just about to talk to you about how fun you are. All those pineapples, but maybe you're just a little too tart.
I'm sorry, but you're very sophisticated, sleek.
Okay,
You're sleek.
now.
I'll give you that. You're very sleek, but you don't have a lot, it's not very interesting. It's just sleek, sophisticated. You're not very lively.
Oh, well, yeah, but sometimes being lively is overrated. I mean, like busy, busy, busy. Everybody thinks, oh, I have to be busy, busy, busy. And then, if they had any sense, they'd get inside and shower and relax.
Well, I
You must
suppose
admit, I
we
have
could-
a point.
You do have a good point, and I suppose we could be a good partnership.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right.
good point.
All
you
right.
have an excellent point.
All right.
She does have an excellent point. It's just hard sometimes. Waiting to be lit and consumed, it's like it's starting to make me a little anxious, actually. I don't want them to set me aflame I don't.
You don't want to disappear. Is that what you're
No, I don't.
Oh.
Pardon me, that
Well,
was
that's just like Pineapple down there saying that all I am is sleek. I mean,
Pineapple. Oh, she's joking. Of course, you're more than that.
Oh là là! Oh mon, oh so many words. Oh mon Dieu! Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Oh non!
Madame Chapeau!
Where are my glasses? These stupid kids have taken my glasses again. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Okay. They're really expensive and this stupid family. I'm telling you, the only place I get some pieces is this. What? There they are. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I love you for doing that. Oh, there they are, my glasses. Okay. Thank you. Oh, God.
Use me. You can see yourself put them.
Let me look and see. And I'm going to look in this nice. Oh, I can see my whole self. I think I look really. You like my bathing suits? I think I look kind of cha because if I have to take Les Gosses to the beach or to the plage, I'm going to look good. If I got to take these kids there, then I'm going to try and find myself a guy, right? I'm looking. Oh la la! This is a really nice big piece of glass.
Nice
shade. A little cleaner. Okay. Oh, les ananas, this pineapple make me feel cha-cha-cha, like I am in the Caribbean. I feel good. Oh, la, la, I feel good. Tell you, I have 6 more weeks with this family. Oh, my God. Sometimes I just have to take a few things to make myself feel better. Like I took a little bracelet the other day because Madame has so many.
Take me. I want to go.
You can go. I hear something. I want all my friends out here to come with me because you clearly like me. You think I'm special. I know that I'm just the babysitter, but you know what? Ooh. This candle smells really good. Let me smell you. Let me smell you right now. Oh, God. You're a little bit like my Chanel perfume. I'll put that on too. It'll be really nice. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. With this lovely jasmine candle. It's so nice. I love it. Really good with this.
I'm Jasmine. I'm Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine is so pretty. It's my favorite. That is really no. It's a scent from southern France that I like a lot. There's ananas, the jasmine, the beautiful glass where I can see my whole very nice figure. I must say, I'm looking quite fine. Monsieur maybe will look at me, but too bad for him. He can leave me alone. He's a jerk anyway. And I like those kids, okay? I feel sorry for them. They're a little bit neglected. So, tell you what, I'm almost ready to go to the beach. I got my suntan lotion to put on the girls. I will give some suntan lotion for the babies. Okay? I'll take a little snacky snack and I'll take my. Oh, Jasmine. I wish I could bring you with me. Oh, God.
I would love to. No, I'd melt. I'd melt. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want it.
I guess you get sand on you, huh? You get sand?
Oh, leave me alone.
Little pineapples. Pineapples. Cha cha cha. Okay, I gotta go now. La plage. Au revoir. À bientôt. À bientôt.
You tell her.
Oh, the hair is so much more fun than Mrs. Smithson's.
Yeah. I mean, she is like bursting with life.
She sprays everywhere. She's all over you, all over your beautiful glass frontage.
I know, but I like the way it smells. It's okay. It's all right. I like having perfume on my sleek exterior.
Do you think she's going to take me with her when she leaves?
I think so. We'll miss you.
I think I would like to go.
You like France.
I would like. Are you from France? Are you? No.
Wallpaper? Maybe. Maybe you came from France.
You could be from France. You look French.
At least
call me by a French name. Anana.
At least pretend. I mean, it's okay to pretend.
You're elegant and beautiful, and you know ananas.
I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh.
I knew that word.
See, you have that. You could be that. Maybe.
I'll be the one that's probably left behind. I'm just going to go and reflect on that. Reflect.
I don't think she'll be taking you. I didn't mean to say she would be taking you, that
she won't be taking.
But to think that you have so many other layers, right?
Yeah,
some mystery.
Yeah, history.
Yeah. You know, I'm so afraid to be fired up and disappear, but somehow I know gotta jump out at that chance, right? Jump at that chance to go somewhere and be something.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
And now, the big decision.
Woo-wee, baby. I have a choice to make. Two things happening on the same day. Yikes. On different coasts. I live on the East Coast. It's my mom's 90th birthday. And I love her so much. But I'm a kind of a closet singer. Anyway, I posted on TikTok a song by Janis Joplin called Turtle Blues. that I sang. I did my own rendition. And the president of the National Janis Joplin group, they're having their convention in San Francisco, saw the video, called me and invited me to sing Turtle Blues at the convention. Okay. Same day, different coast. Please, somebody's got to help me choose.
Maybe I can help. I'm your very first karaoke machine. Remember me from when you were 14? And you would wail away, cry, baby. Remember that?
Oh my God, that was the best birthday present ever.
I am the dress that your mother made for you at your coming out party. It still fits you, and she wants you to wear it to her birthday party.
Fits like a glove.
I am the baby book that your mother made for you. It actually covers the first 5 years of your life, and she filled it with every single detail of your life. Every single thing. She loved you so much and still does. She cares for you, and she knows that you'll be there for her 90.
Oh, she's got a lock of my hair in there. She's got a nude baby picture. Actually, lots of nude baby pictures.
Hey, remember me? You at 16 and the picture we're in? You and your band, and you guys were gonna go so far and see the big smiles on your faces.
We were called the Joplin Jets.
I am the microphone that Janis Joplin once held in her very hand, one of her many microphones, and touched with her lips, that is waiting for you on the stage where you will perform.
I am the tinted, round, wire rim glasses you wore all through your 20s. Why did you wear those glasses? Not because they particularly look good on you, but because they were exactly like the ones that Janis Joplin wore. And you wanted to look exactly like Janis Joplin to the extent that you could.
They didn't look that bad, but they didn't do a whole lot for me either.
I'm the subscription to National Geographic for your mom's birthday this year. And when you asked her, hey, I'll get it for you for 2 years, get you the 2-year one, Mom. And she said, oh, honey, just tick the one box for 1 year. You know why.
God, I love that woman.
I am the enormous box tied with a purple satin bow. When you open it up, tissue paper will come flying out of it, and inside you will see a purple feather boa. You will see a mini skirt. You will see tights with holes in them. You will see a cigarette holder. You will see a tiny, tiny little blouse. And this is the outfit that you'll be wearing to the concert.
I am the special invitations you had made up for all your mom's friends just for this party. This party means so much to your mom.
Okay. Okay. I'm a mean old woman.
We're not done yet. We've got more.
The Mercedes Benz.
I am the pamphlet from the funeral home. And your mom sent it to you because you know her. She's a planner. And she said, it's not that much longer, honey. Don't cry. Remember me with smiles.
You're not going anywhere, Mom.
And you know she is.
Don't cry, baby. Especially when that Mercedes Benz rolls up with
All
your
right.
name on the inside seat. Mercedes Benz.
Okay. I'm calling.
I am that profound feeling of guilt. You'll feel. You know what I'm talking about. Now it's time to make a decision.
Okay. All right. I'm calling the person who I need to say no to, who I need to let them know that with the two obligations, I needed to choose one. Okay. That's it. Hi. Hello, Jackie. This is Sandy. Yes, I know. I so appreciate you finding me on TikTok. Yeah, I did that song and I put it on TikTok, and I got a call from somebody like you to sing it. Jeez. It's my mom's 90th birthday, though, and same day, and we're having such a big party. And that's what I'm going to do, Jackie. And maybe, just maybe, you'll invite me next year to your annual convention. Thank you so much. I deeply, deeply appreciate you reaching out to me. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, Mom, I love you so much. I'm going to bring my karaoke machine to the party and sing the song there. Lessons learned. Sometimes doing the right thing makes you feel pretty good, but sometimes not.
Lessons learned. Sometimes when you have two options, you just have to choose one and go with it.
Lessons learned. There ain't nothing like a Mercedes Benz.
Lessons learned. Sometimes you just have to cry, baby.
We're getting a room. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, what a wonderful show, ladies. That was a journey. I really like the lessons learned at the end. I felt some of those things, but just to have that encapsulated was beautiful. What a wonderful format, and so many different objects and abstract ideas and emotions, and all held together with real feelings. So thank you for that wonderful show. We look forward to having you back here again.
Yeah, we'll see you next month.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye, Gary.
Bye.
Bye.
You can check out Get a Room here again, as I mentioned, next month, March 28th. And go look for them online. They're a fantastic group, and they've nicely segued us from the previous show into our next show. our next show is going to continue the theme of an ongoing journey within a story, because it's a storyteller's show. We always have great things to learn and great stories to hear from him. Please welcome to the stage Jesse Bradley, providing his own story.
Thank you so much, Barry, for that lovely introduction. Hi, everyone. This is Jesse Bradley of Storytime with Jesse Bradley. Each and every time that I do this, I create a mostly true story based on specific prompts as memory. And I say mostly true because memory is fallible. We remember things the way that we remember them. They are true to us, but not necessarily factual, as we all perceive things very differently, such as the Berenstain versus Berenstain Bears. Some housekeeping things that I do here is I let people because whatever I come up with, I may delve into some very sensitive subjects. So I don't know what happens whenever I tell a story. So this is just a blanket content warning that there are sensitive subjects that may be discussed. So we're going to find out what happens. The other thing as well is that any people that I reference, their names or sometimes even locations are changed unless I have explicit permission to talk about them. So this season, I've been doing my prompts a little bit differently. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I actually have my desktop ready to go. And what I am doing this time is I have a series of comic strips, nonfiction comic strips that autobiographical that I've been doing on Sundays with Meow Meow Pow Pow Lit for their blog. It's called Life Hacks with Jesse Bradley. So for this season, I have some life hacks that I actually have made into comic strips. Some of them I actually have made into comic strips, some of which I'm going to make into comic strips. So I'm going to ask Barry, since you're the only one in the room with me, if you could pick, just use a number in the chat. And that's the story that we're going to go with. So we are going to go with 3. So 3 is how to be a poet instead of a good person. That is fantastic. And this would have been even more fitting if this was done in April for National Poetry Month. I may have to do another version of this story for National Poetry Month. So that's actually pretty funny. All right. So I am going to tell a story about how to be a poet instead of a good person. It is 1995. We've got Bill Clinton in office. Alternative music is at its peak. Like everything is absolutely and totally awesome, except this guy right here. In high school, I am like weirdo outcast. I've got long hair. I wear 9 Inch Nails t-shirts and Pulp Fiction t-shirts. My glasses are like big gold rimmed. I'm brushing my teeth more because, you know, I want a girl to kiss me very much. That was something I used to not do as a self-defense weapon in middle school. I was known as Death Breath. But in order for girls to kiss me, I knew I need to brush my teeth more. And I want to be a writer at this point. I want to be a writer so bad, but it's not really like doing things for me and whatnot. And I end up going out on, it wasn't really a date though. I go to homecoming with a friend and his girlfriend, and it was supposed to be a double date. And she decided not to show up because, well, it was a blind date. There was no way for her to see my picture, and she didn't appreciate being like set up with this weird stranger dude. And she ends up showing up. Melanie shows up at this homecoming dance, and we hit it off, and it is absolutely wonderful and amazing. This is the first girl that actually like wants to talk to me. We actually go out on dates. Our first date was seeing the movie Seven, and then I got to see a Nine Inch Nails concert in a very small club. It was the best night of my life. And as we are talking, like over the phone, because that's what you did in 1995, you had a lot of conversations over the phone. She read me a poem, and I think it was an Emily Dickinson poem. I don't entirely remember what the poem, who it was, and what it was, but it was a poem of some kind, and the light bulb went off in my head. I could write a poem. I could write a poem, and I could potentially, write a poem to maximize my chances of getting girls and whatnot, because I really didn't have any sort of useful skills as a 15, 16-year-old. I had great hair and I had great eyelashes, and I could babysit my younger brother while my mom worked at night. But those were the most skills that I potentially had. So I ended up writing this poem, and it was called Rant and Rave. And it has all the things that a 16-year-old poet would do, like rhyming insanity with banality, lots of references to oblivion. Everything is sad and dark and blah. And I read it to her. And I wrote this poem in my black 5-star notebook because, on theme, everything is black notebook, black pen, black soul, so on and so forth. And I read this poem over to her, over the phone to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's brilliant." And not like brilliant as in a sarcastic way, that a slightly older, she was a senior, I was a junior at that time. Not only did this slightly older woman really like the poem, like she liked me and she liked the poem, and immediately the light bulb went off in my head. I go, hey, I could make this a thing, and I could potentially do this. So I ended up writing poems, and because of her, and I actually wrote her a birthday poem when her birthday came up, and things that didn't work out in the end because her ex-boyfriend came back into her life. And clearly she was more into him than into me. So I scratched out that particular poem and I moved on. But the poetry stuck around. And I wrote just massive amounts of poems in my notebook. And I would start performing them at open mics because, maybe I could perform a poem, and maybe someone who I might think is cute might like hear me in the audience, and they might want to like take me home. And just, the math, it was not necessarily about fame, and it was just more about, romance and love and getting laid. And where things get into a turn is I discover in 2001, backtrack here. In the year 2000, I discovered a documentary called Slam Nation. Slam Nation is a documentary that was filmed at the 1996 National Poetry Slam in Portland, Oregon. So to backtrack a little bit from here, up until I think about 2018 or 2018, that was the final one. There used to be a national poetry slam in which teams from all over the US and Canada and sometimes internationally converged for 4 to 5 days, and they competed. There was actual competitions here where basically it was like 4 teams or 5 teams You got 2 nights of competition guaranteed, and the top 20 or 25 teams competing in a single elimination semifinal, and then the big old finals, and then the winners got like $2,500 or whatever, and recognition within the community, and be able to book gigs in the community. Because the other thing about Poetry Slam at that point was you could actually make a living if you're willing to sleep on couches and travel all over the country and perform. If you did well at Poetry Slam on a national level, you would get offered to do gigs and whatnot. It's one of the few literary things that actually, like, one, pays people for their time and actually supports people, unlike other art forms. And I saw this documentary, and these poems, this is a format that was invented by this Chicago construction worker named Mark Smith. And he did in 1986, and he did this so he wanted to get poetry away from academia and back with people. And he figured out, like, to get people really engaged, you would select 3 or 5 random audience members, and they would score to each poem on a scale from 0 to 10. And the spiel that I use when I used to host Poetry Slams is 0 is a poem so bad that you would go travel back in time and convince the poet's grandmother to abort their parent, and 10 being a poem so amazing it would make Jesus lactate rainbows. It's hyperbole, I know. And watching this documentary and seeing, like, this performance poetry and people getting numbers and getting scored, I was hooked. I was enthralled. I'm like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. The catch is that Orlando had no Poetry Slam whatsoever at this point. Like, Poetry Slam wasn't really a thing, didn't really exist. So there was no mechanism for Orlando to send a team or, like, compete on a national level. So I am, it's 2001, and I am in an English honors fraternity, Sigma Tau Delta. And I decide, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to start a Poetry Slam because I want to compete in a Poetry Slam. I want to absolutely compete. I want to, like, be able to do these things that these poets are doing. And, you know, I want to sleep on couches and get paid to do poetry. It just sounds so absolutely amazing. I want to start with this Poetry Slam. And so I decided to do it with my mom. And so the frame of reference for my mother, at this point in her life, she was doing freelance stuff for various concert promoters or whatnot. She knew how to put on events and had production experience. And I decide that I'm like, okay, I decide that I need her help. And she doesn't want me to compete in Poetry Slams because she thinks it's really unethical for an organizer to do it, even though that there are organizers all over the place who do it. They run Poetry Slams and they also compete as well. And so because she wants me to be basically the Bob Barker of Poetry Slam, that this is something that she's like, no, it's more important for you to be the host and the producer than it is for you to actually perform. And in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, that's bullshit. But also I'm living with her, and she has threatened multiple times to throw me out. And even though she, and then eventually reneges on her threats, and I don't want to really deal with it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it and whatnot. And we, through the partnership, our first year, we don't send any teams. We just kind of get our feet on the ground and build a foundation. And we decide in 2002 that we're going to go ahead and send it. We're going to go ahead and send a team. And we do. We have, like, and I'm not competing, I'm hosting and whatnot. And we eventually select a team. and they're the really talented people in Orlando, and we're like, oh yeah, there's they're going to be great, they're going to be amazing. We bust our asses and we do fundraisers for these folks, and things get really sour because egos get involved, and we don't really raise any money to like send the team. Like I end up going as the slam master. That's what organizers were called. And this is in Minneapolis in 2002. And I'm broke. I just finally got a job, what my mother would say is a real job as a 6th grade English teacher. And they agreed to give me the time off because this is a huge deal. So I go and I'm struggling. We're all thinking like, okay, we have a really good team. We're going to do really well and whatnot. And the very first night we do well for the first 2 rounds. Like we are actually like in the lead, and it's like, oh my God, holy crap. We could actually do this. We could actually pull this off. And until the 3rd round when we start losing, and then we go from 1st to 3rd out of 4 teams. And it's kind of a gut check at this point, because everyone, including myself, is thinking like Orlando has the best poets. Like we're really talented and really good. And as we witnessed at the National Poetry Slam, it was not. Like we got gut checked essentially. And because we sucked and we didn't do well, I eventually finally take the Poetry Slam fully over from my mother, and she is very angry that I have done this. But at this point, I think I'm living on my own. So this is actually almost living on my own. So this makes it a little bit easier. And we struggle for a little bit. And I'm doing really well romantically in terms of like it getting laid through poetry. I'm doing really well. I have girlfriends and one-time fun things with people as a result of it. And at the same time, even though I have the live journal poems to prove it, that as I read them, like these are terrible poems. These are awful poems. But when you're in your 20s and you're being validated with affection, it's like, these are the best poems ever. These are absolutely and utterly amazing poems. This is working. So I'm so focused on writing poetry and being in this poetry slam that I'm not a really good partner to my romantic partners. And one of my relationships at that point in 2003 ends rather just spectacularly, where I'm forced to move out because my then girlfriend leaves me for another woman, and then the other woman realizes this was just not a good idea and ends up leaving her. Early 2000s drama, as you do when you're in your early 20s and whatnot. And while I'm also running the Poetry Slam, I end up meeting Miranda, who ends up being my first wife. And like Miranda also, I end up getting her involved, and she ends up being a host, and she's really funny, and she's a Puerto Rican Spitfire who's just absolutely amazing, but also drinking really heavily as a host, because she gets free drinks. And we never really go anywhere travel wise outside of going to national poetry slams. Like where couples, they would take vacations and they would go to places. My obsession with it being the next like big slam poet, like being on Def Poetry Jam, like having a team, and like all of these things like meaning so much that I make it that a priority and not our relationship a priority. And she's okay with it because the partying is great, but it's honestly an obsession at this point in my life, where I have the poetry slam and I'm doing these things. And I start to realize as I run the poetry slam, and it takes some time to realize this, is that I'm not really good as a slam poet. like there's this very specific style and form that slam poets have to do to succeed well. And I'm starting to realize, especially as I start transitioning to more traditional literary formats and getting published in magazines, that I can write a poem. I'm good at writing poems, but maybe I'm not really good at slam, at being a slam poet. And I'm coming to this realization on my own. And the last time I try out for a team is the 2007. Was it 2007 or 2008 or 9? Jesus. 2009 National Poetry Slam, which was actually in our backyard in Florida, in West Palm Beach, Florida. And I was just so close. I did really well in my more evolved style, and I just missed the cut. We took the top 5 and I was 6th. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to support. I'm going to go and support. I am going to not have any ego whatsoever. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to show up as a member of the team, not a member of the team, but just a support. And my Miranda at this point, we're married, so she's there with me to also like volunteer and party and whatnot. And like my ego, I was like, I realized that it was not going to be a good slam poet, that I could still be a poet, but maybe not for slam. And I put my ego aside for the first time, and the team did spectacularly well without me being involved, because even I knew I didn't have the patience to be a coach. I wasn't a good coach at that time. Like, so I'm learning how to like be a little bit better as a person while like having this particular type of obsession. And like the team actually makes it to the semifinals. The first and only time that the team makes it to semis. And then they unfortunately get completely killed by the eventual national champions, St. Paul, Minnesota, who had the just phenomenal performers and poets on that team, where they scored in National Poetry Slam, the highest score that you can get or in Poetry Slam is a 30. And out of the 3 rounds, they got 30s, and there's no way anyone was catching them. And it was just brutal. And I was like, yeah, the right team won. We did not come with really strong work here. It's okay. We did good. And like, and I'm like, okay, everything is going good. Everything is, hey, we finally made a semifinals. The Poetry Slam started in 2001. It took 8 years, but we finally were there. We did it. We're on the right path. And I'm letting this obsession of running a Poetry Slam and then being involved with literary stuff, I'm letting it get in the way of the marriage. And it gets to the point where I'm noticing some things that are very different with my wife, not as affectionate and whatnot. And I discover that through a mutual friend that that Miranda was cheating on me pretty much almost the whole time that we were married. And part of it was probably because of this obsession with poetry and running a Poetry Slam, but there were some other underlying issues as well, but it was definitely a contributing factor. And that's where things just really, like, I look back and I realize, like, wow, if I would have been a better partner to her, maybe these things wouldn't have happened. Like maybe I could have been there. I could have done so many things better. And I think about that all the time, like, because it's okay to, the no regrets thing is just weird. And we should absolutely like deal with our regrets accordingly. And eventually the Poetry Slam, like, people stopped coming to it because we failed when at the big stage, and people stopped caring. And eventually I let it go. In 2011, April of 2011, I decided it was time to end it. That I've been doing this thing for 10 years and no one wanted to take up the mantle, and no one really cared. This thing that I was so obsessed about, that at one point other people were obsessed about, people stopped showing up, and I announced it. I go, all right, this is the last show. This is the final show. And my now ex-wife, Miranda, I got her to come back and host one last time. And it turned out to be everyone who I wish would have shown up week after week showed up, because everyone shows up at the funeral. And I somehow end up winning like this final slam. Like, inexplicably, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I just remember just standing up there on the stage and looking at everybody, and everybody is applauding and clapping. And there's a part of me that's proud that, hey, I did this thing for 10 years and people really enjoyed it, but also, where the fuck were these people when, I needed them to be here and whatnot. And I just stood on that stage crying. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I just can't do it anymore. I can't run a poetry slam anymore. And I worked my way out of this obsession of being a writer and being a poet. And that's when I started slowly working on just being a better human being. So that's how to be a poet instead of being a good person.
Thank you, Jesse. What a wonderful story, as always. I really felt the nostalgia in this one. I didn't do any of the specific activities that you described, but I felt a lot of those same feelings in marching band, and I can relate. So thank you for the journey back in time, and I'm glad you figured out how to be a good person, but possibly not a poet for a time.
Yeah.
What a wonderful story, as always. Thank you.
Thank you
again. And check out the comics. Where can people find the comics again?
It's meowmeowpowpowlit.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I've been posting them I posted one of them on the Highwire group.
Yep.
But they come out every week, and they are mostly autobiographical humor, depending on what you think funny actually is.
That goes for all humor, and not surprised to hear that it's autobiographical. That's fantastic. Check that out. Check out Jesse will be back, I think, 2 weeks from now. Is it a regular schedule?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I should be back in 2 weeks.
That's it.
Yeah, and they're on the comics as well. When my next are. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Making it easy. Thank you as always, Jesse. And thank you all for watching, everyone at home. It's been a great 2 hours. Check back in for more shows tomorrow, and have a good night.